What's up YouTube? Capital G here. Got a pretty interesting Death Pro replay. This is a tag match and my tag partner is using R-Genex. This is us at the top right here, and these are our opponents. And I was like, what? And when he summoned R-Genex, I'm like, oh boy, well, we lost, whatever. Move on to the next one, can't win them all. So let's see how this duel unfolds because some pretty hype stuff happens. So we see the terraforming activated, then the summoner's art. They get Ignition Phoenix, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we're playing against Ignites. Ignite's gonna do Ignite things. They're gonna blow up their scales. They're gonna pendulum summon. But you see, the turn one really wasn't that strong. It really wasn't anything like I felt that we couldn't overcome because usually Ignites like to just go super ham and try and summon like a number 86 or something like that. But it just wasn't in the cards for him. So you see my hand is actually not that good either. So I got Gospel Revival, Soul Charge, Twin Twister, Blue Eyes, an alternative White Dragon. I wish you could summon 2 White Dragons in the same turn, but you can only summon 1 per the effect. So I just summoned it. I just went ahead and popped the monster. I could have attacked over it, but like, what's the difference? If you use the alternative effect and blow up a monster, then you can't attack that turn with that monster. But I was like, whatever. So I just went ahead. I set the Twin Twister. I didn't want to commit to the I didn't want to commit Soul Charge to help my attack partner out because I didn't know what he was playing. So you see my Twin Twister gets blasted by Cosmic Cyclone. That does pay 1,000 life points for them. I decided not to chain, and now it looks like they're gonna pendulum summon. So we're playing against Zephyra, and he goes for Horus, and he ends up stealing my alternative White Dragon. At this point, I'm a little concerned because they've got our alternative White Dragon, they've got a pretty sizable Horus, but this is when my tag partner's like, Cap, just sit back in the corner and let me do all the work. I will carry your scrub ass. So you see, he just starts going off, man, with the Birdman plays. And then he's got, he has Genex Ally Remote on the field after summoning the Cyber Dragon. He decides he's going to machine dupe it. At that point, I knew it was going to get serious. Then looks like he's going to summon Genex Ally Axel. But he's not done yet because I don't fully even know Genex and everything. But it says once per turn, you can discard 1 card. Then select the level 4 or lower machine type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. The attack of that monster is doubled into the end phase, but it can attack directly, and then you banish it during the end phase. That is incredible. So the card that he actually ends up summoning back or discarding was the Genex Neutron, but then he's just going to summon it back, and then he synchros for freaking Red Dragon Archfiend Tyrant. This card is basically like a fucking Judgment Dragon, but for free, dude. Look at this. During your main phase 1, you can destroy all other cards on the field. Holy shit. This card is insane. During the battle phase, if a spell or trap is activated, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So you can't be like, all right, I'm going to activate Mirror Force on this. So basically, we just clear the entire courtroom. He nukes the entire board. And I'm like, wow, my tag partner totally fucking just obliterated everything that they had. I mean, don't get me wrong, he used a lot of resources, but it doesn't matter. Like, we still have a huge monster on board. So I'm going to use the effect again. I'm going to nuke the board. Oh, by the way, this card can still attack. So you see, at this point, I summon my I summon my alternative dragon. I activate Gospel of Revival to get the Titanic Galaxy, and I set the Soul Charge for my teammate because I knew he'd be able to use it a lot better than I could. And look, he's just going in, dude. Look at this. Look at our field right now. He Soul Charges. He summons. Oh my god! So he summons the Scarlight, which obviously he's not gonna use because that would be kind of silly. But then this guy, like, they only had 1 monster on the field, right? All they had was a lowly Kanahawk. He summons Locomotion R-Genex, and he's like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take your monster. Let me read this guy. When this card is synchro summoned, take control of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest level. Since they only had 1 monster, we get to take it. So we've stolen everything. And then of course, if they activate any spells, we can just negate. So he activates the 2nd pendulum scale. Nope, not gonna happen. And then you look at their hand, and he can't really do anything with these dark factories of mass production, and I just decide I'm gonna go ahead and what's it called. I was trolling for a second. I asked my chat, I was like, chat, you guys think I should just activate Scarlight and just nuke our field? But I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna be, because he went so hard. I was like, dude, I owe you this victory. Now I would have felt a little better if maybe he would have kept the card in his hand for the Twin Twister, but just in general, like, look at this field. You know what I mean? Like, all of these big ass monsters, dude. So even when you get matched up in a tag duel with like a deck that you don't think has any chance of helping you, win, sometimes you end up getting carried. Because I was like, I don't even know with R-Genex do. That's like a dual tournament 1 archetype, and it ends up just completely going YOLO. So thank you guys for watching as always.